And we're streaming.
Hello, everybody.
And we're streaming.
This is going to be episode 2 of our voiceover for the Hildebrand questline in the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV with a free trial up to level 70, is it?
And we're streaming. Oh, yeah. And I'm Bill, also known as Chorister.
Yep. And I'm his son, Chris.
Also known as Unnamed Somebody. Okay, so we're going to continue our Hildebrand Agent of Inquiry quest line. Let me review our characters.
Our casting.
And we're going to pick up where we left off. So if you haven't watched the first video, you might want to go back and watch the first one. It's posted up on
YouTube.
Twitch. But if you are coming back to Twitch and it's not there, then we are also putting this up on my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/Chorister, I believe. I'll have to double check that just to make sure that I'm right. I have the memory of a gnat. So.
It should be. It's on the Chorister channel.
Yes, it's on the Chorister channel. And so we're going to get going. And again, I will remind everybody that we will not be really doing a lot of chatting with the chat room. We are basically going to be continuing through the quest line and doing the voices of the characters and having a good time. So I hope you have just as much of a good time as we do. And you are trying to unhook your headphones.
Yep, I was just getting a pen.
Okay, so without further ado, resuming Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Part 2.
Episode 2.
Episode 2. Ooh, how about we hide that?
I mean, it's as hidden as it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Unless you put the
Well, it's a good thing that we have
over there.
It's a good thing that we have this set for 18 and above because there are little things that could see. It just wants to show Thunder Snatch. Thunder Snatch, hose! Wait, that kind of makes sense. Okay. Forget I said that. Hey, look, there's a fate going on out here.
It's like a bunch of people kicking each other's asses.
Oh, hey, she was right behind me.
It's Ellie. You were fixing.
Yes. Hand me my sheet so I can remember. Yeah, I think I remember. Yeah. All right. The science of deduction. Ellie wishes to share her latest discoveries with you. Perchance you're curious about the duelist's declared target. It so happens I have identified the weapon in question. The treaty blade is part of an Ishgardian noble's collection, or was, I should say. No, it has not yet been stolen. It has been purchased by an Uldanian collector, the wife of a wealthy merchant living in Vespa Bay. Suffice it to say, I would be remiss in my duties as a reporter were I not to investigate her. And should the duelist strike whilst I'm present, well, I hope I needn't explain what a golden opportunity that would be.
I would be massacred, and I'd be on a true crime drama.
Ingratiating myself to her may prove to be the greatest challenge, though. I'm told she is a difficult woman to please. Fortunately, I am also told that she has a fondness for rare flowers. The sort Tootsie and Camp Drybone sells. You can come along if you'd like.
Well, maybe
I'm not even going to find out if you want to or not. I'm just going to exit stage right.
Because that's your responsibility as the silent protagonist.
And here we go. Oh, wow, that was a little too close to the butt of my mouth. Oh, I passed it.
If it's not obvious, we like singing.
I don't know what you're talking about. My handle is chorister for a completely different reason.
Of course.
All right, we got a new character. Let's mark it down. I think you need another character, so I will let you have. And you do good. You do good, Lalafels. I gotta say.
Here you are, miss. Thank you for your patronage.
Was it for love or money that you killed him?
Was this?
We'll quickly find out.
It was you?
Have you gone mad? That was an Amaja arrow in his back. I don't even know how to shoot a bow.
Amalja don't shoot fleeing unarmed merchants. They capture and temper them. Not that you or your victim make for convincing merchants. If you're going to represent yourself, put some effort into it. Wear gloves, for God's sake. Or at least, don't wave your hands in front of my face. The callus on your fingers betray you as a veteran archer. Doubtless used your skills to great effect 5 years ago, as did your partner. So again, I ask, was it because he took you from your share or your sister? Yeah, you go ahead. Oh, was I?
Yeah.
You don't touch a man's kin. He knew that. And yet he... Damn. I thought he did it for the money. You two. He's all yours.
Yes, of course. Thank you for the help, Inspector.
This guy. I think this guy may have been yours before.
Who knows?
It's all right. At least he's competent. But when did investigating crimes become such a popular profession?
It's not his job, you know. He just likes doing it. He belongs to one of Ishgard's high houses. Some say he's a baron. Not at all like that buffoon Hildebrand, don't you think?
I try not to think about Hildebrand. We should get going. Lady Durilia will not take kindly to wilted flowers. Well, it's a good thing they don't like Hildebrand, because I'm sure he will not be making an appearance.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Nope, wrong button. I was looking for this. Yes, that's what I thought.
On the horizon.
And back to the worst area to walk to in the game.
Yeah. You know, Horizon, that's that. It's the cell phone company of Final Fantasy, and, they drop calls a lot. No,
So bad it doesn't even get you where you want to go.
there is one thing I gotta point out. The music in Final Fantasy XIV is just awesome. There are some songs that I find myself humming them
Yeah, Square
when I'm
Enix.
not playing them.
Square Enix does not miss with their soundtrack. Like every game, they release banger after banger. And Final Fantasy XIV is obviously the same.
Oh, here we are. I think.
Never thought you
behind
could
this
go
door.
into this building, did you? Well, you can.
Okay, Drill. Let's see. We have this one yet? No. You can add. You take her.
Again? As I told the last 20 who came before, if you've come looking for work, you are too late. And even if I were in need of additional security, I would not deign to hire a common adventurer. Now remove yourself from my sight before I have you removed. By my very muscular, strong bodyguards.
It's okay. I'll just wave this lavender underneath her. She looks like a basic bitch, so this should work.
Did you really think I could be so easily manipulated?
Oh, she's not basic.
Present the right gift, speak the magic words, and you would earn my respect?
Yeah, that's how an RPG works.
What is more, a flower's beauty is fleeting. I value beauty which transcends the boundaries of time, everlasting, enduring, unchanging, like mine. Now get out!
Forgive us, Lady Aurelia. We meant no disrespect. We were afraid that you would not heed our warnings otherwise. A notorious violent thief is plotting to steal the Treaty Blade.
You fools! I've come to claim the Collector's Blade, yes? I read the mithril eye, you know. I know full well of whom you speak, and it is none of your concern. I have a legion of guards at my disposal. Should he try, I will have him seized or worse, castrated. And even if by some miracle he should succeed, he will not escape my wrath, for I have retained the service of a certain gentleman. Ah, but you may see for yourself. Like every piece in my collection, he has been chosen with the utmost care. Now, look on, my peerless inspector. Interlopers and despair!
Now, isn't this an unexpected turn of events?
Ships that pass in the night. A signal shown in the darkness. The lady cries out for a guardian, and a gentleman must needs oblige. I swear to you here and now, I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, shall neither slumber nor sleep until the fiend who covets the treaty blade is brought to justice. My lady, what brings you here? Are you come in pursuit of the duelist as well? Or perhaps in pursuit of me?
Well, sorry, I'm taken by justice.
As if I would spend a single gil on an insufferable incompetent.
To be fair, you're not spending a single gil on me.
Yeah, he's a recurring character.
The chance to investigate such an intriguing case is payment enough. Preemptive declarations of criminal intent are hardly in vogue. Sorry I'm late. Busy solving a murder. Briarden, consulting inspector, at your service, my lady. Conniving inspector? Consulting inspector. Rotting flesh and saltpeter? Hildebrand Mandeville and Nashu Maharakaka, I presume.
Macraca.
Macraca. And so it begins, everybody. I'm so sorry.
Yep.
Two rank amateurs playing at a profession of which they know not. Ooh, okay. No, I'm about to shift it. I'm about to shift it because I was looking for a character to do it, and I'm going to do it now. So, forget this voice for this guy, everybody. We're about to go whole hog here.
Call me when you finished with these wastrels.
Yes.
You see, I do not want nor need your help, Briardian is more than capable of overseeing the transfer. Now get out, all of you!
Uh-huh.
Where've you been, Maria? And where's my vase? I dropped it. There was this strange flying thing, and the vase, I dropped it in water. I was so scared. That vase once belonged to the royal house of Thorn. Do you have any idea how much it was worth? You will go back outside right now and search for my vase, and you are not to return until you find it. Do I make myself clear?
It's called a vase.
My lady, pray allow me to go in the girl's stead. It's not safe, for she herself spoke of a ferocious wild beast. With my unmatched investigative skills, I shall swiftly locate and recover the missing vase, thereby earning your respect, at which point you will gladly grant me permission to investigate the thieving duelist. Verily, it is a plan fiendishly clever in its intricacies.
This is the inner workings of a JRPG.
Not when... Oh.
Not when spoken aloud.
Oh! How did I not think of that?
Miss Maria, would you be so kind as to tell me exactly what happened?
I picked up the vase in Udar, like Mother said, and I was on the way home, and I saw a really cool tree. I was crossing the bridge, and then I threw some sticks off the bridge, and then the flying thing came. I got scared, so I ran. When I stopped, it was gone, but so was the vase. I think I might have dropped it in Norfolk's Wells. I want to go and look, but there were many scary-looking things down there, like men in suits. I wanted to go in alone. I'm scared to go alone.
You're no longer alone, Miss Maria. We shall go together and look for the vase. All 5 of us.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
All 4 of you. I'm going after Inspector Briarden. If the duelist strikes, I mean to be there.
But Miss Ellie, how can you ignore the plight of a young girl at the sake of a story?
Because that's my job, you imbecile.
Well, we shall not derelict in our duties to justice. Come, Nashu, we must away! Sing!
You don't even know what the bloody vase looks like.
It was vase-shaped.
Maria, dear, listen. If it gets dangerous or if you feel afraid, you run to this adventurer for help, understand?
Okay.
All right. Now, where the hell did he go?
To Norfolk's Wells.
Down south.
No better than Hildebrand,
Well, I'm looking for
who is the
shortcuts.
pinnacle of perfection.
Look at my horse.
Careful, if you sing it too well, you might get the off the microphone.
Rested merchant.
Or is he?
Or is he? Dun dun dun.
that girl that what run by earlier, I seen her. Had something in her hands, but dropped while crossing the bridge. Didn't get a good look, but I reckon don't matter any road. Whatever it was, it's long gone by now.
Thanks. Smell you later.
Now that's not very nice. I'll have you know, I'm covered in the scent of cow.
I'm not there anymore.
And oh, well,
Bye.
back to my lonesome thoughts. And my cows.
All right. Hi.
A vase? Well, anything that falls in the water is like to be swept downstream fairly quickly. Does this have anything to do with that queer winged beast I saw earlier? No? Well, never mind then.
These are very helpful people.
Run, run, run.
This game'd be great if it weren't for all the running. Flamboyant oath.
Huh.
I wonder who this
I
is.
wonder.
I think this one's yours.
It might be.
A pox upon that thieving demon bird! He shall rule the day he cross paths with me! Huh? A vase? I know not of what you... Ah, curse this infernal refuse underfoot! Every point is a dagger!
There is something in the water at the man's feet. Let's look and see what it is.
Do I spy the treasured vase of Lady Duridia over? Oh! Oh dear!
Our vase! It's broken!
Does this belong to you, child? Forgive me. I was so engrossed in my search that I did not notice.
Your search for what, pray tell?
The demon bird that absconded with my weapon. I set it down for but a moment, only to see it in the talons of that accursed creature. I gave chase, following it to these waters, and in my haste I must have stepped upon your vase.
Don't fret, Maria. I know it looks bad, but I'm sure Inspector Hildebrand will think of something.
Oh, but I already have my faithful assistant. Hearken to me now, for as the rising sun doth dispel the dark, so shall my solution resolve our dilemma. Oh, but I already have. Oh, but first, we must gather as many fragments of the vase as we can find.
It had delay.
Oh my, that's...
Huh? Whoa.
God damn it.
Yeah, Hildy. You know you want it. Come on. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
A gentleman at least buys dinner first.
Oh,
How could I have been so careless?
Why does this feel so familiar?
I see. Well, these two don't have anything to say.
Well, time to take a long time to pick up these small pot shards. That's the second one.
Well, you know, man, the more you do the pot shards,
That's the third one. That took
it takes
shorter.
longer to take because you mellow out, man, you know?
I can't believe those all took different amounts of time to do.
Come to present your findings, have you? Splendid! Let's have a look. Well done, my friend. This should be more than sufficient for our needs. He has performed miracles with far less, after all. Quest complete.
A shattered antique vase will not deter Inspector
Chapter
Hildebrand from his mission.
Chapter 2, The Hammer.
There is but one person in all Azoria capable of reconstructing this vase. A man whose skill with the hammer has brought rival goldsmiths low. So breathtaking are his works, so fearsome his competitive spirit.
This man is no mere goldsmith. You speak of him as one of a great warrior.
Once, a notorious gang of thieves perpetrated a series of robberies in Udar, targeting establishments which sold luxury goods. One such shop was owned by the humble lapidary of whom I speak. He was the last shop the thieves struck. For the following morning, they were found beaten, bound, and gagged in the Gold Court. The brass blades never learned who was responsible. The only information they had was the testimony of a thief who kept muttering the words, "The hammer! The hammer!"
He sounds dangerous.
Aye, that he does. And I do so enjoy the company of dangerous men.
Hubba hubba.
But where are my manners? I've yet to properly introduce myself. I am Gilgamesh, and that is my companion, Enkidu. No relation to the very, very gay couple of lore.
That's an actual, like, historical tale,
Oh,
Gilgamesh
okay.
and Enkidu.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what? I thought
Not this guy and the chick.
Oh, dear God. Okay, go
Well,
ahead.
not really. It has been many moons since I last saw her. So to ease the burdens of loneliness, I tamed a rooster and painted it green. In any case, you mean to search for this goldsmith, yes? If so, it would be my pleasure to help.
The pleasure is all mine, Gilligan. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, bid you welcome.
If it is that hard for you to remember, I give you leave to call me Gil. With one L.
Excellent suggestion, Greg. Playful monikers are an effective means of building camaraderie. Call me Hildy. Now then, from what I know of the
Call you
goldsmith's
stupid.
Now then, from what I know of the goldsmith's propensity to procure his materials himself, I have deduced that he is most like to be found in the vicinity of Blue Frog in northern Thanalan. It is there we shall begin our search.
I had a time with propensity.
Yeah, I love that, like, me bringing up, like, a historical lore just floored you.
I guess I didn't realize some of the lore of that character in normal history.
Well, I'm
or
pretty
in
sure
normal
this
story.
Gilgamesh and Enkidu are named after humans.
Right.
Oh yeah, so for anybody who doesn't know, here's some lore about Gilgamesh. So all of the Final Fantasy games technically like take place in completely different universes. Give it a sec.
Yeah.
They all take place in completely different universes with completely different characters, but some characters are like different variants. Like Sid is a common theme. Gilgamesh, fun fact, is the same Gilgamesh throughout all the games, which is extremely hilarious because it's just this guy.
Yeah, he is part of the multiverse himself.
He is
the single.
He
in
is
the,
the
multiverse.
extended multiverse. He uses the void to travel between realms. Oh. Yeah, he uses the void to travel between realms and in order to collect like really powerful weapons. But a common gag is that he like collects the fake variant of the weapon, like the Excalibur. And that is why he is maybe one of my favorite characters in all of Final Fantasy.
What Excalibur? How does that work? Is it stuck in the stone? You try and take it out, it just breaks in half?
Who knows? It's just an Excalibur that does 1 damage.
Talk to Nash?
Yeah.
If a Doblin became a zombie, it would make a Zomblin or a Dombie.
Okay. All right. Okay, so we're going to look at this Doblin carcass now.
Yeah, sorry for that rant.
That wasn't a rant. It was interesting.
Yeah, I just love Gilgamesh.
The Doblin's wounds indicate that it was felled with a hammer. A trail of bloody footprints leads to the north.
I don't think it's been dead long. Maybe whoever did it is still around.
Look, a basilisk carcass.
Whoever could have done this? This goldsmith is not to be trifled with. He's still not to be trifled with.
Interacting.
Isn't it pretty?
The basilisk wounds indicate that it was felled with a hammer. A trail of bloody footprints leads to the north. You need some more drugs and partying. Oh, I'm sorry. I went into Disco Elysium all of a sudden.
Okay. Oh.
Because I was reading it like, the basilisk wounds indicate. Okay, sorry.
What kind of Adonis could have caused this?
All right.
A single blow to the head. Impressive.
Well, I'm glad we waited on that.
Oh, yeah.
Mount Roulette. What did I get? I got another horse. This horse is installed with its own
It's got a
soundtrack.
It's got a boombox of its ass.
Another carcass.
Yeah.
Hildebrand, what do you think?
His handiwork is unmistakable. This corpse is still quite warm.
He says as he has his hand up its butt.
That's how you take temperature, right? Anal.
I mean, it's a way to take temperature. Here we go.
The Doblin, the Basilisk, this Armin, all were slain by a hammer, as was that beast over yonder, unless I'm mistaken.
Right over there. Which seems very convenient.
That Chimera must be his latest prize, which means he must still be about. Mayhap he's watching us at this very moment, attempting to ascertain our intentions. He was ever a cautious man when on the hunt. Alas, it comes to this. Though every fiber of my being cries out in rebellion, I must break my oath and do the unspeakable.
Nashu, pull down my pants. Well, what must you do that is so terrible?
I must dance! I am a Manderville man, doing what only a Manderville can. From the peaks of Cothus to Thanalan, Manderville man!
I cannot avert mine eyes.
That is a dance of the House Manderville, passed down from father to son. Were I to perform it within sight of our quarry, he would not be able to resist revealing himself. Alas, I neglected to properly stretch my legs beforehand. My good woman, I see no other solution. You must dance in my stead. Though it may be a gross, nay, unconscionable violation of my family's traditions, I must bequeath you the Manderville.
What an honor. You have learned the Manderville dance.
I learned the Manderville dance. Isn't that lovely? Manderville
Chapter
Man.
3, Manderville Man.
The time has come for you to do what only a Manderville can.
We are as siblings now, my constant comrade, for I have shared with you the secrets of the House Manderville. Now, you must use that knowledge. Go to the fallen chimera and dance like only a Manderville can.
Okay. Are you sure? Okay.
I'm gonna bust the fattest move y'all have ever seen.
Let me see what I can do here. Let's see. Let's do this right.
Perfect.
Let's do this right. Waiting.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
Fancy yourself a Manderville man? You would do what only a Manderville can. Then lift your legs, then put up your hands. Be a Manderville man! He comes. I am very scared and very aroused. You have not a fear from me. Not at all. The only accounts I came to settle were with the Chimera. But you were not drawn here by some coincidence, were you? No, you came in search of me, Godbert. Why else would you gyrate your hips in such a gentlemanly fashion, if not that? Wait, I know you. She of strong yet tender fingers. But more importantly, how in the hells did you learn the Manderville? If I did not teach you, then who? By the grace of Thor, what sorcery is this? He yet lives. I best go get that boy. civilian Mandeville. "10 years, Hildebrand. 10 years since you left home. And 5 since I learned of your trip to Dalamud. How long were you planning to allow your mother and father to suffer under the illusion that their beloved son was dead? Son, you are Hildy's father? God but the goldsmiths of Mandeville man, smithing as only a Mandeville can. Oil him up and give him a tan fit for a Mandeville man.
Please, Father, cease your undulations at once. There are more pressing matters at hand. This antique vase must be made whole once more for the sake of Miss Maria.
Do not worry, little one. I deal with worse cases before my morning bowel movements.
Which I will do right now.
Ta-ta-ta, ha-ta-ta, ta-ta-ta. And there we go. Hold your applause until the end. Beidergott, guide my hammer! Thunder Cat! Look how it sparkles in the twilight, how it radiates elegance. Would you all not agree that it is a work of art?
You've completely destroyed a priceless antique's historical value.
Nonsense. I've taken a dull, unremarkable vase and transformed it into something far superior. I hope you're paying attention, Hildy. How long has it been since you last held a hammer?
Father, that is not my path. I am an agent of inquiry, an inspector. It is my duty to help those in need. Miss Maria is one such person. There are others too, innocent people, whose weapons were callously ripped from their hands by a thieving duelist.
I thought you had put away childish dreams. No matter. You will understand in due time.
No, I will not. I'm an inspector, Father. I can be naught else.
Oh, Mr. Godbert, sir, I don't think my mommy's going to like what you did. She probably won't let Mr. Hildebrand help with the investigation.
We cannot say that for certain, can we? Mayhap she will take a liking to this reimagining.
Okay. I hope she doesn't hit me again.
You spoke of a thieving duelist, did you not? It so happens I am something of a duelist myself. Were we to cross paths with this fellow, I would welcome the opportunity to pit my skills against his. Enkidu as well, I should think.
I see. You too possess a strong sense of justice. Full glad I am to have met you. Greg, now let us return to Vespa Bay and see how our vase is received.
Vespa Bay, you say? What a coincidence. I shall be traveling there on business once I have finished gathering material. Oh, I think I might have seen the demon bird which took my weapon. Go on without me. I shall follow unarmed.
Yeah, I quickly realized, crap, I have to differentiate Godbird and Godbird and Gilgamesh.
Yeah, they're kind of in the same ballpark, but not quite.
I tried to make Godbird friendly.
Right. Yeah,
Like, he's the nice grandpa.
Right.
And Gilgamesh is Gilgamesh.
Hello, unholy Ghostbuster. Isn't that kind of an oxymoron?
Unholy Ghostbuster?
Yeah, because if you're unholy,
How can you be a Ghostbuster?
why would you be a Ghostbuster?
Well,
I mean, don't you want ghosts and demons? If you're unholy,
I mean, Dante literally has demon powers and he fights demons.
well, that's true.
So, I'm pretty sure so does Doomguy. So you can be demonic and kill demons.
Now, question is, should I go back to my comfy clothes or stay in the Manderville? We'll go comfy.
Yeah.
You can't investigate if you're uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah. Comfort is step one in investigation.
Go, go, Wolfie. So glad that I had portable audio systems added to all of my mounts.
Oh, of course.
They initially don't like the surgery.
But I think they're great.
I think it's worth it.
And I think they should be grateful. They're better now.
I mean, if you have the option of declawing your cat or installing a sound system, I mean, no brainer, right?
There is no in between.
I hope she likes it.
Reconstructed vase.
Mother, I brought you the vase.
By the gods, have you all no shame? How dare you make my daughter complicit in your chicanery? I don't know where you found this gaudy trash, but it bears no resemblance whatsoever to the vase I purchased.
Now see here, Lady Durilia. Not only did you send Maria to fetch your priceless vase alone, placing her in considerable danger should bandits or wild beasts attack, which they did, but gaudy trash.
But Lord Mandeville, sir, I did not realize you had arrived. Though I know it is nothing compared to the lavish accommodations an esteemed gentleman such as yourself must employ. Enjoy. I pray my humble abode meets with your satisfaction.
Oh, it does, my lady, it does indeed. Especially that exquisite vase over yonder. Although I gather from your previous comment that you do not like my reconstruction.
Your reconstruction? Oh, I don't like it. I love it. I would go so far as to call the new centerpiece of my Thorn Dynasty collection. Yes.
Ah, what a relief. I would have been most distressed had you said otherwise. We Mandervilles do so take pride in our work and ever strive for professional perfection. Oh, but why am I repeating what my son Hildebrand doubtless told you when he offered to investigate the duelist threats? Enough expository banter, I say.
I cannot recall if your son used those precise words, but I do remember thinking that his help would be most welcome. You will be helping us, Inspector Hildebrand, will you not?
Wait a minute. Your father is Lord Godbert Mandeville, the man who took Elonde Quiveran's seat on the syndicate.
It appears there have been a great many developments over the past 10 years, of which I was completely unaware. In any case, we must redirect our energies towards the investigation of the thieving duelists. Our first order of business will be to review all the facts with consenting. Inspector...
Wait, consenting? Okay.
With consenting Inspector Briarden.
He's getting the title wrong. I love that you got so much whiplash from that.
Wait, consenting?
They're still inside.
Oh, he's. Oh! I guess I just didn't see the next person. Sorry, guys. I'm here. Oh, wait. No.
Should still be inside.
Am I just going crazy? I don't see it in here.
Might be
Is he
outside.
outside? Oh,
Oh.
there he is.
Briarden.
Is it Briarden or is
Well,
it
It might be Briarden.
Briarden?
Why are you still here? Allow me to elucidate. Lady Dorillia has asked that we assist with the investigation. Now kindly share with us all your information. Fine. Our plans have advanced to a stage that even you couldn't ruin them anyway.
We're about to get pictures of Spider-Man.
I commissioned several reproductions of the Treaty Blade, though a merchant named Jotunpa, whatever the hell his name is, who traffics in counterfeit antiques. These blades have been delivered to the observatorium, where they're being distributed amongst Lady Dorillia's sellswords. Once I give the order, they will be transported via alternate routes to Vesper Bay.
Oh, I think I get it. You're hiding the real transport with a bunch of decoys, right?
They're all decoys. The moment the thief strikes, all our forces will converge on this location, including those disguised as small folk, along each route. The real Treaty Blade will remain in the original owner's vault until the thief has been apprehended. Everything has been accounted for. You are superfluous.
I said superfluous, right?
Yeah.
That's good. Do you want a treat?
No.
Mayhap we could use more small folk to watch the roads in and out of Observatorium, assuming you have the capacity to conduct yourself in an unassuming fashion.
Well, now you can't even pronounce observatorium.
Fear not, my fellow inspector, for I am a master of disguise. Have you any information regarding the duelist himself? A description?
You never thought to ask Humphrey, did you? The thief is said to be towering, dressed in red, who wields a halberd.
Ha 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 ha! A man so garishly dressed should be easy to find in snowy Caucasus. Then I suppose we don't need your help after all, do we? Come or don't, I couldn't care less.
I'll be seeing you.
Pray forgive my lateness.
Greg, my good man. What a pleasure to see you again. We have just received new information regarding the weapon thief. A victim described him as a halberd-wielding brute, dressed in... Let me think. A ridiculous outfit.
A ridiculous outfit? Oh, now I am intrigued. What reason would a warrior have for wearing impractical clothing? I'll kill him.
Ha ha ha! What reasons indeed? It is enough to make a gentleman laugh.
I just love the damn chicken. The
Chapter
3 collectors.
4, I think.
No,
I
we're-
lost count.
No, we're not. This is chapter 2. We haven't hit the credit thing yet.
Well, I've been going like part 1, then chapter 1, 2.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see. So yeah, follow along because obviously you're gonna keep track of that. Yeah.
Of course. I've
All right.
already lost count, so I'll.
Inspector Hildebrand would have you accompany him to Carthus.
Allow me to summarize our current plan of action. Our destination is the Observatorium, and our mission is to pose as goodly small folk in accordance with Inspector Briarden's instructions. Naturally, should the situation demand improvisation, we are to disregard those instructions. Any questions? No! Then let us sally forth at once!
Well, I did have a
Shut up, let's go!
There are no questions.
Meanwhile, in Carthus.
While you're on your way there, I'll refill my water.
Okay. Now it's the first show, guys.
I'm doing all the voices now!
Okay, maybe not. Oh, I was already on the mount. One of my dragon mounts. This one's kind of neat. After these messages, we'll be right back. That's for all of you guys that grew up in the 80s and 90s watching Saturday morning cartoons. For all of you
the
that...
fossils that are watching this stream.
Yeah. Anybody who's grown up in the last, 20 years, you have no idea what Saturday morning cartoons are. I don't know. They may still be Saturday morning cartoons.
I don't know. they
Not
might-
like they used to, though.
Yeah, who knows?
Hail to thee, fellow servant of justice. I take it that you are one of the many tasked with transporting a counterfeit treaty blade.
Clearly, you've mistaken me for someone else, sir.
At ease, Sergeant. They're with us. More small folk. Keep an eye on them, or else.
But sir, bugger me. Don't you blame move until I get back.
I say, is this land always so inhospitable? The biting winds, the endless snows? Mayhap keeping active will help me to stay warm. Oh, and I should chance to find the thief. And should I chance to find the thieving duelist, I will of course summon you. After administering the requisite beating. Ha ha ha!
Good, you're still. Was there someone else with you a moment ago?
Ah, you speak of Greg. He ventured outside the gates a mere moments before your arrival, full eager to catch the thief, as we are. Come, Nashu, we too must call the call of duty and shoot a bunch of Nazis. Pew pew.
You look like you might actually be useful. Why don't you have a word with my man near the east gate? We're undermanned over there. Who knows? They could use a woman.
Go talk to this guy over here.
You see that just now? No? I don't think me eyes were playing tricks on me. But there's only one way to be sure. You wait here.
Inspector! Look! Over there!
What is it, Nashu? Pray, tell me, what do you see?
Ha ha! I see you, demon bird. You will not escape me this time. Why, hello there, my friends. Is aught amiss?
Oh, it's just Greg. For a moment, I thought you might have spotted our thief. Come, Nashu. We have lingered here overlong. We must egress post haste. There's not out of the ordinary here either.
There could be anybody within that snowman.
No luck,
We have scoured every limb of this area to no avail. I can only conclude that having learned that his opponent was to be the legendary Inspector Hildebrand, the duelist renounced his criminal ways and retreated into hiding.
Or perhaps he is waiting patiently outside the walls for more wagons to leave. That being said, you should decide to venture into the wilderness. You had best arm yourself with more than your wits.
I appreciate your concern, Miss Ellie, but a gentleman should never abstain from violence unless absolutely necessary.
I fight for you, Inspector. I even found a weapon to use. By the 12! Is that...
Oh, by the 12! Is that the self-same spear which I propelled me to the Red Moon? Wherever did you find it?
It was buried in the snow.
Well, that's convenient.
One cannot ignore the will of destiny. Return it to me, Nashu. Though I will still endeavor to avoid fisticuffs, I will be duly armed, should worst come to worst. Now then, we begin our search for the duelist to the east of the observatorium.
But far enough, I'll get
Let's go, Wolfie.
Werewolves and... Alright, destination. Oh, wait, what does Hildy say?
Take your post, my good woman, and entrust your safety to me. Inspector Hildebrand is ready for battle.
Caw, it's cold out here.
I can't believe the place covered in snow is cold.
I'm getting my paws wet.
Wherefore art thou, my nefarious nemesis?
'Twas not the self-same creature, but one of many. Nevertheless, I know that my weapon is close by. You sense it too, don't you? Thank you, chicken.
Greg, I've been meaning to ask, why do you covet this weapon so?
If you but beheld it, you would understand. In some ways, it bore resemblance to a spear, but in other respects, it was quite different. It was crowned with a magnificent axe blade, to which was welded a musket barrel. 'Twas one of the first weapons I added to my collection after arriving in these lands. Ah, how I yearn to reclaim it, the strongest of spears.
Oh? Nice cock.
Oh, wait. That's just a chicken.
That weapon of yours bears a striking resemblance to, the strongest of spears!
I claimed this weapon 5 years ago. Surely you can't be serious.
Now you call me Shirley? No matter. Give it to me, give it to me!
This spear and I have traveled together to the very heavens. I will not relinquish it again.
This spear and I have bested many a man together. I will not relinquish it again.
And we are at an impasse.
You'll never see this coming.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but well done, Inspector. Thanks to you, we've caught the weapon thief in the act.
Miss Ellie, you're grossly misreading our dispute. Greg is a good, honest man, who I am certain has never stolen a weapon in his life.
Indeed, I have not. Every weapon I have claimed was by rights mine. Each was a trophy for besting my opponent in single combat.
Oh! I believe that constitutes a confession. Seize it!
A confession to what? I have done not wrong. Bruh, you are all beyond reason. Hasta la vista, suckers!
Yes, my plan to secure Greg's confession was utterly flawless, and his capture will be the coup de grace. Coup de grace. Coup de grace. Gras. Foie gras. Damn it, now I'm hungry. Well, my plan is thus far flawless. Griffin Crossing is still impassable.
Why were you all standing there? Go get him!
I know who you are, even if that imbecile doesn't. So let's not mince words. Only you have the skill to face the duelist in battle. Or Spider-Man. Even so, your strength alone will likely not suffice. I suggest you muster what allies you can.
Sure. I'll get my allies all right. Ally 1, Ally 2, that's all I need.
Lest you find my advice unsporting, I remind you that our duty supersedes any misbegotten notions of honor you may possess.
His name isn't really Greg, is it?
Which way did he go? Did you see?
Onward.
Come on, lizard.
He went in the Hildebrand direction.
This is my snow visit.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
the dungeon.
It's the duty. Thankfully, you can do this completely alone.
yeah.
And you don't need the help of any supporters.
Like other players that might be on another computer, you mean?
Possibly.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, because
Miss-
I never play this that way.
Mysterious supporters.
Nash you, Miss Ellie? Ah, my good woman. It is a relief to hear your footfalls. As you have doubtlessly deduced, I was unable to prevent Greg from escaping through the doors. I must leave the rest to you.
Actually, we might have to slow down on this one so we can get the dialogue. Since you're level 90.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do auto attacks. Funnily enough, this boss theme is also one of my favorites in all of the Final Fantasy games.
A man and his chicken.
Yes, it was I behind these doors the whole time. You took so long to arrive, I was getting worried you might have gotten lost. Long did I wonder what your role in this play was. A silent guardian, content to watch events unfold with minimal interaction. A silent protagonist. At last I understand. We were fated to duel, you and I. Best me, and you may have the spear. Fail, and your weapons are forfeit. Fair terms, do you not think?
But I worked real hard for these weapons.
I will even extend them to your allies. I grant you leave to summon others. After all, it will avail you no advantage.
I don't need any others. Maybe 5 years ago I might have.
For Gilgamesh, it is embiggening time!
Go, power Gilgamesh!
I seem to have been too big to fit through the door.
Mighty Morphin Gilgamesh!
Now we fight like men, and ladies who dress like men.
Battle on the bridge, now accessible.
Alright, so we're going to do an unrestricted party, no level syncing.
Yeah, just
And if anybody at Square is watching this,
the infinitesimally small
we
chance.
need a search. A search.
That would be nice.
That would be very
But
nice.
it
so
would
you don't
be
have
under
to.
Realm Reborn.
Yeah. Realm.
Under Trials. Realm
There.
Reborn.
Oh, I was there. Okay. There. Got it. All right.
Battle on the Big Bridge.
Battle on the big bridge.
Yeah. Don't hit him too hard. We want to see the dialogue.
Yes.
I hope I can win. All right, you bastard. Here I come.
Belonging you. It's Toad, your favorite. It's Toad.
Oh no! Run away! Run away!
Now I got a frog in the
Love this song.
What? Rocket punch! You fool!
I'm gonna get your crotch. I'm gonna get it.
I admit it. Fighting all 8 of you is just too much for me. Not? Ha! I lied! Heavenly! Why, I've been hurt! Far from the strongest of spears, I've been so betrayed! Goodness gracious! I, just remembered something.
The bomb. Oh.
Ah, it's a good thing I hired these birds to kill you.
Go time. Bye-bye.
Pocket set.
That's what it is. It's just pocket set.
I'm doing this one-handed, folks. So
I still remember the last Tombstone event where
I must say, I quite enjoy this tussle. I feel we've gained an understanding.
Understanding that I will pound you silly. Ha ha. How dare you!
If you call me Kramit one more time, I'm going to put my hand up your ass. Miss people love that move.
well, he's dead anyways. Well, they finally got Hildebrand out of the snow.
Alone, yet still armed. In any case, he seems satisfied with the Hildebrand. We will proceed with the delivery.
meanwhile, in Thailand.
Speaking of mount upgrades, I got a second surgery that makes them fly. Now, they're down for the count for 6 months. Man, benefits.
Plus, do you see these afterburners?
That's some custom shit right there.
That's not just a decap. That's surgery.
It takes a while to build up calluses on the sides of its body so that it doesn't completely die every time that you fly it, but
That's not Yo Mama's ride. That's an affront to God.
I'll cut your head off.
You have very beautiful eyes.
And with that, our business is concluded. Cheers. I genuinely mean that, in your case, by the way.
All's well that ends well, right, Inspector? Though it's a shame that Greg turned out to be the thief.
There you are, Inspector Bryden. Why did you not wait for me at the docks? Why are you all staring at me so? Oh, never mind that. Where's my treaty blade?
But didn't we just give you the treaty blade?
Oh. Disguise yourself as the client and let the treaty blade come to you. Take advantage of an existing situation to distract us from the real crime. Brilliant!
Imagine getting the case so wrong that you arrest a different guy for the same crime.
The man in red never spoke of the treaty blade, only the Hildebrand. Moreover, he always issued his challenges in person.
Ah! Dear gods, isn't it obvious? What is it like in your funny little brains? It must be so boring. Oh.
If the man in red did not send the challenge, then who did?
I believe this is addressed to me, condescending Inspector Briarden. Piss off! 400 years I have slept. 1,000 faces do I wear. What is yours will be mine. I shall come to claim the Lapis Maiden's virtue. A many-faced phantom thief. Interesting.
The design and the wording are the same as before. The thief who stole the treaty blade sent this.
Very well. I, and I alone, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, once more accept your challenge. You want a challenge, huh? Stand and face me, you buffoon! Come here. I'm gonna get you. Jump. Yeah! Get over here! I'm gonna get you! You're not gonna get me!
No, Mr. Inspector!
How dare you laugh at a time like this after allowing my precious treaty blade to be stolen? And you, Maria, Well, I suppose it is a little funny, isn't it? The two of them dashing to and fro. A pair of gentlemen mummers. You know, it's been far too long since we've seen a show. We should head into the city later, just you and me.
Not bad, Hildy. Not bad at all. You are indeed a Mandeville man.
Come back here! Mark my words. My face. No phantom of many faces. For it is the face of the... Quest complete. Yep. Tune in next time. The fiend dares lay claim to the fair maiden's virtue. As seeds of jealousy quicken within the inspector's soul. Can true love bloom on this battlefield? Will this Manderville man find his Manderville wife?
A case of indecency.
Hey, what's with the goggles those men were wearing? They look special. Maybe if we ask nicely, they'll give me a pair? I guess we'll find out next time. Bye.
And that concludes
Part 2
part
of
2
the Hildebrand voiceover.
of Hildebrand Saga. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for watching.
Yes, and just keep an eye out, because who knows when we will be streaming next. We have no schedule.
Yeah.
We don't work on schedules.
This is the first time doing anything mildly big.
Yeah, so, yeah, catch it. And even if you have to watch it later. So,
Please
thanks.
watch it later.
Yeah, please watch it later.
And rewatch it again to get us more views.
And, like and subscribe and do whatever site thing that you do when you watch it on the site that you're watching it on. Wherever it may be on things.
So yeah.
Yeah.